Y'all, while I get this live situated. We should be good now, though. Y'all should be able to hear me now. All right, my bad. My bad, y'all. I don't know what it was because my other phone wasn't all the way charged, and I had to get on my other phone. So I don't know, man. It's all good. We should be straight now. My fault, y'all. All right, come on back into the live, y'all. Double tap the screen as you come back into the live. Can y'all hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me as y'all come in. I don't know what was going on with that. Can y'all hear me? We good? We good? No, we're live now. It's not at 1. We're live now. I just set the live up. I just put anytime. We back. Can y'all hear me? Very good. Okay. We should be way better than we was on the last live. I don't know, something about that phone. I just cannot go live on it. I just can't. I don't know what it is, man. But I got enough juice in this phone now, so we straight. We straight. I don't know why the hell I did that. It's my fault. Don't worry about it. Just double tap the screen as you come back into the live. Just double tap the screen as you come back into the live. All right, we good. We good. We back, y'all. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. My bad, y'all. I had messed up. Your boy messed up. We back though. Your boy messed up, but we back though. That's my fault. I clicked live on the wrong phone, man. It's all good. We back. We back. We back, gang. Come on. Let's get everybody back up here. We had almost 300 people in here, but we was only on here like 2 minutes. So it don't matter. We back, though. It don't even matter. We back. Don't even let that confuse you. Don't let it confuse you. All right, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Go ahead and double tap the screen. Spark the CBD up. It's time, man. So you can already tell it's going to be loose. It's going to be loose and alleged. I'm glad that happened sooner than later. I'm glad it happened at the beginning of the live rather than it happened like 30 minutes into the live. So we good on that. We didn't lose out on nothing. We didn't lose out on nothing. Make sure you double tap the screen. Make sure you get the likes up. Well, that is double tapping the screen, getting the likes up. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you get up, wrap your CBD up, pour your cups up. It's time, man. We got to get back to action. We got to get right back to action. We missed out on like a couple minutes. That's it. We back. We back. We back. All right. Don't let it confuse you, y'all. Don't let it confuse you. We right back. All right. So I got my stuff situated over here. All right, I'm situated over here. So we still are behind on the likes, though. We still are behind on the likes. Let me make sure my sound's straight. I got my stuff situated over here. All right, I'm situated over here. So we still are behind. All right, we cool. We cool. All right, let's go. Let's get started, y'all. I need these likes to go up, though, man. Come on, we only have 53 likes. We almost had 200 likes before I ended the last one. Come on, y'all, get the likes up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I'm up. Get your ass up. Let's go. Wake your mother ass up. Get the up. Wake the up. Wake the up. Wake the up. 62 likes. Come on, man. How only boy y'all wake your ass up and get the likes up. Let's go. Salute Deanna for being a member for 1 month. Salute Deanna. Salute, I appreciate you, boo. All right, we need 30 more people to double tap. All you gotta do is do this right here. That's it. Just double tap the screen. Get it to 100 likes so I can get this live started. We need 25 people. 25 people. Get it to 100 likes. Let's go. 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 25 people. Double tap the screen. Come on. 25 people. Double tap the screen. Let's go. Let's get this live started. All right, so look, man, we ain't gonna even waste no time. What we finna do is, who you cussing at? I'm cussing at you for not liking the video. Do not make me cuss you out in the morning for real now. All right, salute to It's Just Jay for being a member for 4 months. Says pipe up, Big Ratchet. Salute to you, It's Just Jay. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Come on, who am I cussing at? Your ass. The fuck? All right, we need 19 more people. 19 more people. 19 more people. Come on, I'm not starting this live till we get to 100 likes. All y'all in here, why y'all pop up over here? I've been on live for 4 minutes. I've been on live for 4 minutes. You already over here. That means you want to watch me. So double tap the screen. If you over here, that means you over here for me. Pain 2 Victoria's been a member for 1 month. I appreciate you too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who gonna send out the first donation this morning, cuz? It's bright and early in the morning. Your boy Ratchet is on live. Let's get it. I woke up with paperwork for y'all. We need 10 more people to double tap the screen. I need 10 more people. I got to get everybody back over here, y'all. I messed up the last live. Come on, I need 10 more people just to double tap your screen. 4 more people. Double tap your screen so we can get this live started. Okay, we getting the people back in here now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get in this algorithm, y'all. Come on. There we go. All right. So right now, we got to play that Cassie and Diddy, and then I'm dropping the paperwork off as soon as this song ends. Let's get the likes up. Let everybody come back over to the live. Let everybody spark up real quick and get ready for this live. Let's go, gang. Salute Assassin for that 20 piece. Spark up. Let's go. Let's go.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like a Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, the man in my city. Oh nah, y'all already know that I hold the road. Oh nah, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh nah, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs sleep up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs, in the bed I make her lay flat. And all I do is stay backs, call her Cassie how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roadhead in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes. New shoes, couple new things, had to switch it up. I got a new team, had a new dream about the old days when I was pumping combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Nah, I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking, and you know it has me. Walking on the moon like a Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, the man in my city.
Alright. The lights up, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get the lights up, get the lights up. Y'all ready? We got that whole indictment. We got the whole indictment, 14-page indictment. You about to read this off, let's go. Hey, no tone bite, no tone bite, no tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no tone bot, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We gotta talk, Ratchet Gang. We gotta chop it up. Look, right now this morning, we gotta talk about Diddy and this indictment. This paperwork dropped not too long ago. Dropped about, well, now probably about an hour ago. Not even an hour ago. Probably dropped about 30, 45 minutes ago. But your boy Ratchet woke up with it in his hand. So let's go ahead and get this. Actually, it dropped probably about an hour ago. It dropped probably about an hour ago. So we're about to go over this paperwork. We're about to analyze this paperwork. And I got the whole 14-page indictment. Like I showed y'all last time I was live. Hold on. And let me know if the sound is good, y'all. Let me know if this sound is good. So here's the indictment right here. We got the whole indictment. Does it sound good, y'all? We good. Let me make sure. Let me know if this sound is good. So, all right, yeah, we good. All right, we crispy. All right, so We got the whole sealed indictment. It's unsealed now, but we got the sealed indictment, y'all. We got the sealed indictment from P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Salute to Linda KB for that 5-piece. She says, King is on it. Love your work. Thank you. I appreciate you. Salute to Big Bossy Bish. Salute to Bossy. I appreciate you. Said, get the likes up, gang. Thank you for the 10-piece, Bossy. Salute to Assassin for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate all three of y'all. Salute, salute, salute. That puts us up at $35 for the stream. I ain't mad at that. It's bright and early in the morning. If you want to support the channel, $RatchetTV is the Cash App, or you can send a super chat or super sticker. I appreciate all that. If not, just double tap the screen. If you don't want to donate with money, just double tap the screen. That's good enough for me. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. So, are y'all ready to get into this paperwork? Now, but before we, and this is what he's going down for. Count one is racketeering and conspiracy. Oh shit, Diddy. It's some I got it, Diddy. Diddy, we got it, Diddy. Diddy, we got it. So you're going down for racketeering, conspiracy, among other things. Among other things. We're gonna chop it up about everything that they got on you, Diddy, but we got all 14 pages on you, and we're about to chop it up. Are y'all ready for this? So before we even get started on the paperwork, gang. Before we even get started on that paperwork, I'm gonna tell y'all the shit is crazy. The shit is crazy. I've read some of it. I haven't read the whole thing, so we finna read all this paperwork together. Do y'all want to read it all together? Thank you, Pooh, for the 5-piece. She said, "Get the likes up, gang." Yeah, double tap the screen, man. My gang is telling y'all, man. We need 49 more likes to get to 200. So look, this paperwork is unsealed. We got the whole indictment on Diddy. I want to know from y'all after this, what the hell y'all think finna happen with Diddy? We fixing to go through this paperwork right now. So look, last night we actually chopped it up about the Diddy case. We've been over here and we've been talking about this Diddy case. Why do you think I'm up bright and early? This is a case that I covered from top to bottom. So to see Diddy in jail is something that we called, and I ain't gonna take all the credit for that. We did call it over here on this platform that Diddy would be in jail. I put it on my back and said that he would be not indicted. I said that he would be in jail a couple months ago. I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong all the way, because he did go down for what I said he would go down for. And we fixing to find out exactly what he's going down for in just a second with this unsealed paperwork. Has anybody actually read the paperwork? Has anybody in here actually read the paperwork? Drop the gems if you've seen the paperwork. Drop the eyeballs if this is about to be your first time and you don't know what the hell is going to happen with this paperwork. Let me know if you've seen the paperwork. Drop the gems if you have. Drop the eyeballs if you don't know what the hell finna go on. Drop the eyeballs of the gems. Let me know if y'all seen it or not. It just came out. I don't know who's seen it in here. I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a poll. Let's say, have you seen the Diddy paperwork yet? I'm gonna ask the crowd, have you seen the Diddy paperwork yet? Yes or no? It's just a straight shot. Yes or no? Have you seen the paperwork yet? Because your boy Ratchet got it. You might not have seen it, but your boy Ratchet got it. So we fixing to go ahead and I'm finna unseal it for y'all. I'm the courts today. I'm unsealing the paperwork for y'all. So I asked y'all a question in the chat. Have you seen the paperwork? Look, 93% of people said they have not seen this paperwork so far. Wow, it's gonna be a lot of my gang who hasn't seen it. I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of my people who don't even look at other places. They just be right here. They don't even go nowhere else. They just be waiting on me. They're like, nigga, I don't watch no other content. Nah, I just be on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch nothing. I be right here waiting on you, dude. I get the drop when you drop. Or if you don't drop, I ain't gonna know what's going on because I don't watch nobody else but Big Ratchet. And salute to those people. Salute to those people. Salute to Chosen One. I appreciate Chosen One. Get the likes up while King is cooking. Thank you for that 20-piece Chosen One. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all showing out this morning, man. We got $60 on the screen. We $40 away from a honey bun. $40? $40. Squeeze my tiny ass up in this, upstage these bitches. How I look cute. Oh man, that movie is hilarious. All right, y'all, let me stop playing. All right, y'all ready for me to unseal this paperwork? Are y'all ready? All right, look, I need 25 likes on this screen. And I'm finna turn this camera around and I'm finna read off everything on this paper. I'm finna read off everything on this Diddy indictment. As soon as we get 24 people to double tap this screen right here. You saying y'all ain't seen it. Y'all saying y'all haven't seen it. 93% of people haven't even seen the paperwork. So let's go ahead and unseal it so everybody can see it. We need 20 more likes. Let's hit this. Let's unseal this paperwork. We need 9 likes, y'all. We need 9 people to double tap that screen. 9 people. All right, let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? I knew y'all was gonna be ready. I said, man, they gonna be ready for this paperwork this morning, man. Let me get my ass up. They ready. They ready for this. They ready for this paperwork to be unsealed. All right. Let me get my mic over here. All right, y'all. The United States District Court, Southern District of New York, sealed indictment. Who is that? Salute to Crazy Legs for that 20-piece. Says, Cook King, we need the full course meal and dessert. She said she wants full course meal at breakfast. She said, fuck that. We want meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and cornbread and macaroni. You know what I'm saying? With some peach cobbler for dessert. Let's go. United States District Court, Southern District of New York, sealed indictment against United States of America versus Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. P.D., a.k.a. Love. Defendant. All right, the grand jury charges. Count 1, racketeering conspiracy. For decades, overview is for decades, Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. P.D., a.k.a. Love, the defendant, abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. P.D., a.k.a. Love, the defendant operated his business headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States-based corporate entities, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprises, and Combs Global. Collectively, the Combs business corporate entities in the Combs business included, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, an apparel line, an alcohol business, a marketing agency, and television network and media company. At all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, aka all that shit, the defendant engaged in a persistent and persuasive pattern of abuse toward women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and others acting at his direction made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same and using intimidation and violence. Man. Salute to Nails by Felicia for that 10 piece. Says double tap the screen, gang. Salute to you. I appreciate you for that 10 piece. Salute. Uh, let's see. Well, he was distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. Physical abuse by Sean Combs, aka Everything, the defendant, was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years. Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and included one instance at a Los Angeles hotel in or about March 2016, which is captured on video and later publicly reported, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she was attempting to leave. When a member of the hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff to ensure silence. Man. Let's get to page 3. Combs' violence was also not limited to these women. It extended to his employees, witnesses to his abuse, and others. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka all that, the defendant, used the Combs business, including certain employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. Those employees, including security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors and other close associates, acted as Combs, and their conduct was facilitated and assisted by Combs, control of the Combs business. The Combs enterprise. From at least in or about 2008 through on or about the date of the filing of this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, and others known and unknown were members and associates of a criminal organization. Right there it says this was a criminal organization, y'all. So these were members of a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise, or the Enterprise. Members and associates of Combs Enterprise engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics, offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. The Combs Enterprise included its leadership, its members, and its associates continued an enterprise as defined by Title 18, United States Code, Section 1961-4. This is a group of individuals associated in fact, although not legally, entity. The Combs Enterprise consisted of Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka all that, the defendant. Entities within the Combs business included but not limited to Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, and Combs Global. Individuals employed by and associated with Combs business and others, and known and unknown. The Combs Enterprise constituted an ongoing organization whose members functioned as a continuing unit for common purpose of achieving the objectives of the Combs Enterprise. The Combs Enterprise was engaged in, and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. The Combs Enterprise operated in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. At all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, was the leader of the Combs Enterprise. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to ask y'all something. What do y'all think this means? All this verbiage that I'm reading right now, I'm going to go back up here because I don't want y'all to get too caught up. I want y'all to stay with me. All this verbiage, what does this mean, y'all? Can anybody tell me what this means? Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Where we at? We $5 away from a honey bun early in the morning, y'all. We $5 away from a honey bun early in the morning, y'all. What does this mean to y'all? Can anybody tell me what this means to them? RICO, there we go. RICO, the RICO is coming. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday Diddy was going down as the kingpin of this criminal organization? Ain't that exactly what I said? This is the exact same thing that I said was going to be in this indictment. I told y'all, I said Diddy was the leader of a criminal organization and he would go down as the kingpin. All right, hold on. Let's continue. The RICO this is going to be a RICO. So let's continue. It says Sean Combs, aka whatever, the defendant and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprise affairs. Salute to Chastity for that 5-piece. Says, hey, bro, always solid. Oh, shit. I almost dropped my phone. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you for that 5-piece. Thank you. And it says they participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprise affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs. Thank you, Alma Jones, for that 5-piece. Salute, salute, salute. Purposes of the Combs Enterprise. The purpose of the Combs Enterprise included the following: operating a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries, including, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, an apparel line, alcohol business, a marketing agency, a television network, and a media company. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power, reputation, and the brand of Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, the defendant, whatever, as a musician, entrepreneur, and figure in the entertainment industry. Enriching members and associates of the enterprise included its leader, Combs, and in particular those who demonstrated loyalty to Combs and willingness to conceal his crimes. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of Combs Enterprise included the power of its leader, Combs, through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Fulfilling the personal desires of Combs, particularly those related to Combs' sexual gratification, included through the exploitation of women and the use of commercial sex workers. Enabling Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise to engage in unlawful acts of violence, including sexual violence, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics distribution, and other crimes, and concealing the commission of such acts. Securing absolute loyalty from others, from members of the Combs Enterprise, including through the acts of violence and threats, and protecting the Combs Enterprise and its members and associates, including Combs, from detection and prosecution by law enforcement authorities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witnessed the crimes committed by members and associates of the enterprise. Damn, Diddy. Well, they got you. Means and methods of the enterprise. Among the means and methods by which Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, the defendant, and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise conducted and participated in the conduct of the affairs the affairs of the Combs Enterprise, including the following: Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise. Salute to April A for being a member for 22 months. Salute, April A. We love you too. It says Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs, role at the business and to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, and often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the assistance of members and associates of the Combs enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. Freak-offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. During freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant, sometimes unbeknown to the victims. Combs kept the videos he filmed of the victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. After freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion of the drug use. So he made these people get drugged out, or he drugged them and made them take IVs to get back right. Take this IV and go home. Diddy, you going to jail for life. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise included high-ranking supervisors, security staff, hotel staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, who was it? Salute April A for that 25 piece. I appreciate you, April A. Salute, salute, salute. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, hotel staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees, facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies. Freak-off supplies, boy, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting, cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak-offs to try to mitigate room damage, arranging for travel for victims, commercial sex workers, and Combs to and from freak-offs, resupplying Combs with requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex workers, and rescheduling the delivery of IV fluids. Thank you, Chastity, for that two-piece. Do you think some of the victims was underage? Of course I do. In or about March 2024, during searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Look, y'all, I'm not laughing because like, bro, what the hell Diddy got going on? This nigga had 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Diddy, you a freaky 6'9" guy. All right. Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in these freak-offs. Combs maintained control over his victims. Combs maintained control over his victims through, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and other coercive means, including trafficking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. Salute Big Jess for that 5-piece. Y'all loosen this Chad Kingdom, prepared and cooked breakfast. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, just get the like. So thank you, Big Jess, for that 5-piece. During and separate from freak-offs, Combs, among other things, hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims at times by their hair. These assaults often resulted in injuries that took days or weeks to heal. Combs also threatened victims' careers and livelihoods, including if they resisted participating in freak-offs. Victims believed they could not refuse Combs' demands without risking their financial or job security, or without repercussions in the form of physical and emotional abuse. Combs also used the sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating recordings that he made during the freak-offs as collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victims. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including Combs security personnel, at times carried firearms on more than one occasion. Combs himself carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including the victims and witnesses to his abuse. In or about March 2024, during searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers, as well as a drum magazine. Damn, Diddy boy, they got you. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise enabled Combs' control over victims by following his directions regarding financial payments to victims, advancing or suppressing the victim's career opportunity, and acquiring the controlled substances Combs used to keep the victims compliant. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise at times witnessed Combs' violence towards the victims or the victims' injuries caused by Combs without intervening. Instead, members and associates of the Combs enterprise helped conceal the violence and abuse, among other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing the victims from leaving locations such as hotels or Combs residences. These occasions included the instances in which a victim was required to remain in hiding, sometimes for several days at a time, to recover from injuries Combs inflicted without being publicly observed. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise also assisted Combs in locating and contacting victims who attempted to flee his abuse. When employees witnessed to his abuse, or others threatened Combs' authority or reputation, Combs and members and associates of the Combs enterprise engaged in acts of violence, threats of financial and reputational harm, and verbal abuse. These acts of violence, including kidnapping and arson. In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects at people, and he threw both objects and people, as well as hit, dragged, and choked and shoved others. Diddy is a monster. When Combs' authority or reputation was threatened by the possibility of negative publicity or legal or law enforcement against him, including in or about late 2023, following public allegations of Combs' crimes, Combs and members and associates of the Combs enterprise pressured victims and witnesses and victims, including through attempted bribery to stay silent and not report what they experienced or knew to law enforcement. On phone calls, Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise, among other things, provided these victims and witnesses with false narrative of events in the effort to conceal Combs' crimes. Combs caused these calls to be recorded on at least 2 occasions. So they got you on recording, dog. The racketeering conspiracy. From at least in or about 2008, on or about the date of the filing of this indictment in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, the defendant, and others known and unknown, being persons employed by and associated with Combs enterprise, describing in paragraphs 6 through 12 of this indictment, and enterprise engaged in activities of which affected the interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly combined, conspired, federated, and agreed together and with each other to violate the racketeering laws of the United States, to wit, Title 18 United States Code, Section 1962C, that is, to conduct and participate directly and indirectly in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, as the term defined in Title 18 United States Code Sections 1961-1 and 1961-5 consisted of multiple acts involving kidnapping, chargeable under the following provisions of law, and it says multiple acts involving arson, multiple acts involving bribery, multiple acts indictable under Title 18 United States Code, gives all the codes and stuff. Multiple acts indictable under this one, multiple acts indictable under this one, multiple acts indicted under this one, relating to transportation and inducement to travel for purposes of prostitution or other illegal sexual activities, and multiple offenses involving the possession with intent to distribute or distribution of narcotics and controlled substances, including cocaine, oxycodone, meth, whatever that is. All these damn drugs, basically, though. You see all these damn drugs. Diddy is a drug maniac. He is a pill popping monster. Diddy is a pill popping monster. He is a tussy taker. So anyway, they got conspiracy, willingly causing. It was a part of the conspiracy that Sean Combs, the defendant, agreed to that will commit at least commit at least 2 acts of racketeering activity in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprise. Notice of special sentencing factor from at least in or about 2009 and including in or about 2018 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere as part of his agreement to conduct and participate in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. Sean Combs, the defendant, agreed to, in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruit, entice, harbor, transport, provide, obtain, advertise, maintain, patronize, and solicit by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard to the fact, the means of force, threats, and force, fraud, and coercion, as described in Title 18 United States Code Section 1591 E2, and any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in a commercial sex act in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1951 A1 and B1, Title 18 United States Code Section 1962 D. Count 2, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, victim 1. The grand jury further charges from at least 2009 up until including about 2018, Sean Combs, the defendant, in and affecting the interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and solicited by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that means of force, threats, or force, fraud, coercion, as described in Title 18, and any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in commercial sex acts and attempted, aided, and abetted, and willingly caused the same, to wit, Combs recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, and maintained a person, victim, and attempted, aided, and abetted, and willfully caused victim 1 to engage in commercial sex acts knowingly and in reckless disregard of the fact that victim 1 was engaging in commercial sex acts as a result of force, fraud, and coercion. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. Salute to Big Baby for that 2-piece. I appreciate you, Big Baby. Says, good morning at work listening to you cook. Salute to you, Big Baby. I appreciate you. Let's see. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. The grand jury further charges from at least 2009 up to and including in or about 2024 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, the defendant, knowingly transported an individual in interstate and foreign commerce with the intent that the individual engage in prostitution and attempted, aided, and abetted, and willfully caused the same, to wit, Combs transported, aided, and abetted, and willfully caused the transportation of female victims, commercial sex workers, in interstate and foreign commerce on multiple occasions with the intent that they engage in prostitution. Forfeiture allegations. Let's see. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 1 of this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States
and it said defendant required, maintain, violated United States Code, whoopty whoopty whoop, and all the interstate securities and claims against the property and contractual rights of any kind, affording a source of influence over the enterprise named and described, which the defendant established, operated, controlled, conducted, and participated in the conduct of, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1961, and any and all property constituting and derived from proceeds obtaining directly and indirectly said offense, including but not limited to a sum of money in the United States currency, representing the amount of proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense. So he got to give up all his money that they think he made with doing all this shit. He got to give up all the properties that he finna have to give up everything. So even if Diddy, they're going, like I said, they about to drown you from all your money. They finna take all the money. They finna take all the properties. They finna take all the cars. They taking everything from this. Basically, this is stating Diddy losing everything. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 2 of this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States pursuant to Title 18 United States Code Section 1594, any and all property, real and personal, involved in, used, or intended to be used to commit or to facilitate the commission of said offense, and any and all property traceable to such property, and any and all property, real and personal, constituting and derived from proceeds obtained directly or indirectly as a result of said offense, including but not limited to a sum of money in United States currency representing the amount of property involved in said offense and proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 3 of this indictment, Sean Combs, and it's basically saying the same thing. All of these is basically saying, you losing everything from all 3 of these counts. All right, let's get to this. So all your property, they taking it. Now it says substitute assets provision. If any of the above described forfeitable property as a result of any act, omission of the defendant cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third person, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court, has been substantially diminished in value, has been whatever with the property which cannot be, basically if he sold the property which he'd been trying to do, they can't take it. But basically they took all his shit. Diddy then lost everything. And this is all the titles in this fucking shit, and for a person, and there goes the United States attorney. Diddy just lost everything. He lost all his properties that he committed these offenses in. So that Miami home, why you think he started selling his homes? Diddy started selling his homes because Diddy already knew this shit was coming. He knew he was going to jail for all this shit. He started selling off all his properties. But Diddy, they didn't name none of your co-defendants in this. That's kind of scary if you ask me. It's kind of scary if you ask me, the fact that they didn't even name none of your co-defendants in your indictment. So you don't even know what they got against you. They say he took that. Yeah, he did. But think about this, y'all. They're saying this is a criminal organization, but they only named one person in the indictment. What the hell is that? Everybody finna snitch on you, bro. They finna take deals. They done already talked to everybody around you. Why you think they came with this indictment on you? Think about it. They said that this was a criminal organization, from your securities personnel to your housing. People was delivering. They already know who was delivering the drugs. They already know the answers to these questions. They done interviewed everybody for months, and they done snitched on your ass. How you think they wrote this statement out? Everybody around you like, nah, man, look, Diddy had me deliver this stuff, man. I was scared, man. I was scared for my life. He used to threaten us on the daily. Look, I'll give you everything, bro. I'll tell you where the tape's at. I'll tell you where the drugs at. I'll tell you where the lube is at, man. He got 1,000 bottles of lube in that crib. I'm telling you, dog. He made me supply this stuff, man. I was getting paid to supply lube. Come on, dog. They got Diddy by the throat. They got Diddy. It's over. It's over. They got him. The paperwork is out, Diddy. They got you. Man. What do y'all think about this paperwork, man? It's basically stating that Diddy is done. Diddy did it. Diddy is done. The paperwork is out. We done read off all 14 pages of this sealed indictment. And they got you, Combs. The Combs Enterprise is what they're naming your criminal organization. I'm going to tell you something else. King Combs, either you snitch on your daddy or I think you're going to be locked up. I think your name is going to be in this indictment, and I think you're going to jail as well. They're going to do a sweep. And I think they finna get your son. I think King Combs is gone, bro. You lucky they didn't throw no bodies on you in this, but they did say the use of firearms. So they know that it was a couple of them shootings you had to do with, Diddy. They know you had something to do with a couple of those shootings. I don't even think that this is everything. I think by the end of this, so many people gonna come forward on you. Man, I'm telling you, everybody in your organization finna snitch on you. Everybody in the Combs Enterprise finna take deals. Diddy, they gonna hang you, bro. They finna hang Diddy. I'm talking about, bro, they finna get his ass. They've been trying to get Diddy for a while. Clive Davis then snitched on you. That's the thing. I don't think Diddy ever saw Clive Davis coming. But Clive Davis seen him coming. Clive Davis definitely seen Diddy coming. This all has to do with that Diego De Leon deal. This all has to do with that Diego, man. This has a lot to do with Diddy trying to take those people down. Diddy tried to go at the higher ups, just like Dame Dash and them did back in the day, just like Suge Knight and them did back in the day. You remember back in the day, they tried to do that deal behind the elites back, and Diddy and Jay-Z snitched on everybody, and they gave Diddy and Jay-Z a pat on the back. Now they finna take both of y'all ass down, starting with Diddy. Jay-Z, you next. Jay-Z, trust me and believe me, Jay-Z in the next, I think by 2026, 2027, they gonna be coming for Jay-Z and Beyonce. It ain't gonna be just Jay-Z. Him and Beyonce got a criminal organization going on. They just been trying to clean that shit up. They just not as sloppy and cocky as Diddy. Jay-Z's smarter than Diddy. The diddler is done. The old diddler himself is done, y'all. The diddler. The man can't do nothing no more. They didn't got Diddy by the... They didn't took all... Well, not all the money. They didn't take all Diddy's money and all Diddy's properties. But I believe they're taking multiple locations over that they know Diddy was committing crimes in. Diddy is not going to be able to sell those homes because he has to forfeit them. That's why Diddy was trying to sell off all his properties, because he has to forfeit everything. He's finna have to forfeit the money in his bank accounts that he was getting while he committed these crimes. They finna drain your bank accounts, and you're gonna have a hard time fighting these cases, Diddy. You better hope your lawyers are paid in full. I hope you gave your lawyers a sweet deal, bro. Or I hope they gave you a sweet deal to take on this case. I don't know, Diddy, man. You might be through. They didn't drain your bank accounts, and they didn't took your properties. They finna take your cars. They gonna take everything, Diddy. Guess who else gonna testify against you? Young Miami. Young Miami gonna come for you too. She gonna testify. She gonna be a witness against you, cause she didn't want to end up going down, cause she was with you while she was committing those crimes. And they gonna have a lot of details about Kim Porter in this shit. Diddy, you thought you got away with all that shit, didn't you, bro? Nah. Not so fast, Diddler. Not so fast, Diddler. You didn't get away with it, cuz. You didn't get away with it, did he? You thought you did, bruh. But this paperwork is very detailing, and I think it basically shows y'all exactly what I said it would be a RICO. These are RICO papers. But the crazy part is they didn't give us the details of the RICO. I mean, they did, but they didn't. They left out everything. It's kind of weird that they didn't mention nobody in this indictment except for Diddy. The only name in this indictment is Diddy. They didn't name Cassie. They didn't put not one name in this. Not one employee. Nobody. So he should have got Cassie long ago, man. I hate to say that, but that was the only way out of it. Cassie is the reason why all this happened. The reason why we looking at this is because Cassie, she went in, she came forward on Diddy. And as soon as Cassie came forward, everything, it was a domino effect. It was over. Once Cassie spoke out, it was over for Diddy. Everybody came through. Diddy, it's a Young Miami is trying to see some millions too. Young Miami finna testify against Diddy, I believe. I think she already tried to get paid from Diddy and Diddy didn't pay her. Because Young Miami, she separated herself from Diddy. Think about it. Young Miami separated herself from Diddy. She been did that. Keep it a buck. She been separated herself from Diddy. She don't fuck with him no more. They say a lot of his property is in his mother's name. Well, I think they're going to be able to take, they said Combs and the entire enterprise indictment for everyone. You get an indictment, you get an indictment, you get an indictment. Woo child, Jay-Z, what? Move on over. Yeah, Kels, move on over. The industry is coming to join you in jail. They said, I think she's facing charges. I think that she's facing charges if she doesn't testify against him. I think they've already went to Young Miami and said, look, we know what the hell you did. We can show you footage of you participating, and we got text messages and voice recordings of you committing crimes. We just need your testimony against Diddy. Somebody said, free Diddy. Look, Michael, Diddy is done. Say Busta Rhymes, he act like Diddy. Busta is next. He is Diddy's friend. Stevie J might be in this shit. Say, wonder what 50X doing. Say, right on, Kills is coming home, Charlotte said. I don't know about that. They say she admitted telling. She ain't have no, I'm telling y'all, after reading this indictment, the girl ain't got no damn choice but to tell. Well, she ain't got no choice. What else she gonna do besides tell? Hey, with a situation like this, you ain't got no damn choice. You better start telling because you gonna be, it's just weird to me that they didn't put no names in the indictment. That, to me, that's just pretty freaking weird. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Why did they not put anyone in the indictment? What do you think the reason for that is? Can anybody just tell me in the chat? What would your reason be for why they wouldn't put no one else in the indictment except for Diddy's name? Just Diddy, that's it. They said this is more than a RICO, more of a kingpin. That's what I said last night. I said this is gonna be a criminal organization and Diddy will go down as the kingpin of this criminal organization. These are facts. These are facts. 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 And I got more stuff to read off. Hold on, give me a second while I pull up the rest of this stuff. These are facts. These are facts, y'all. I don't got... Hold on, let me go to... These is facts. Sean Combs arrested in New York. Let's see. Let's see what NBC News is talking about. Let's go here. Let's go here.
Joining us now, NBC's Chloe Milas outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Lisa Rubin, MSNBC legal correspondent, is with us as well. So, Chloe, you're down at the courthouse. What are we expecting to learn about these charges today?
Hey there, Jose. Well, in about 30 minutes, we're going to...
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. We got more. We're not done with this Diddy case. We got more. We got more.
Hear from the U.S. Attorney's Office. They're going to be holding a press conference right down the street. And according to Mark Agnifilo, one of the attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs, who you just saw moments ago speaking to reporters outside of the courthouse, he had said that Combs was actually inside. He's waiting to be arraigned.
Combs is waiting to be arraigned. Combs is waiting to be arraigned as we speak, gang. Well, I think he's been arraigned now, but you know what I'm saying? Obviously. But he knows what he's up against now. He was up there waiting to be arraigned this morning. Diddy is in jail right now. I haven't heard anything about a bail. I haven't heard anything about Diddy being bonded out or what the conditions is going on with Diddy as far as being bonded out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that Diddy even gets bonded out. We're looking at what we looking at. Diddy might be looking at a lengthy jail sentence, so I think that they might have thought he was gonna flee. But we're gonna get to the facts.
Have a time for that. I just want to say, look, I'm holding the indictment right here, and they talk about how Combs's alleged abuse was verbal, emotional, physical, sexual, and it goes on to talk about these freak-offs, these sex parties where Sean Combs allegedly manipulated women to be a part of these highly orchestrated sexual performances with also commercial sex workers that he.
Again, man, all this stuff detailing. Look, she looking confused as hell. Like, man, Diddy done? Yeah, and this is a RICO. It's just the weirdest RICO I've ever seen because they didn't go take everybody down at once. They didn't go arrest everybody. I heard there was more arrests to be made, but it's just kind of weird that they didn't mention anybody else and they didn't. Damn, I dropped my lighter. They didn't mention anybody else, and they didn't arrest anybody else. It's kind of weird.
He allegedly flew from out of the country and also within the United States across state lines. And also, it wasn't just female sex workers, it was male sex workers as well. They claimed that Sean Combs would also videotape these sex workers and use it as blackmail against them to continue to keep them either silenced and afraid, and also would sometimes withhold payment. They talk about kidnapping, arson. There's a litany of accusations in here. And again, it will be interesting to see what authorities say at this press conference. Remember, NBC News was first to report that over the summer, a grand jury was hearing evidence from alleged accusers.
Look at it. It ain't smiles no more, Diddy. You ain't gonna be smiling no more. I bet you gonna have a head full of gray hair next time we see you. You're gonna be looking like Keefe D next time we see you.
And that also, remember, his homes were raided both in Florida and in California, and this was last spring. And at the time, NBC News reported that they seized cell phones, they seized guns. They talk about those guns, those AR-15s with some of the serial numbers scratched off on them.
Again, Diddy, why would you be having guns with serial numbers scratched off on them? They got your guns, they got the ammo, they got the drugs, they got the recordings of everything. You recorded all the freak-offs and kept it in your crib. They got all your crimes on film.
And again, Combs, he's denying all of the accusations against him. And I just want to point out that damning video, the surveillance video of Sean Diddy Combs beating up Cassandra Cassie Ventura, his girlfriend at the time, who filed a sweeping civil suit against him last year, in which at the time he denied ever being possible to actually engage in physical violence. And then that surveillance video came out showing him beating up Cassie at a hotel in 2016, and he had to walk back his initial denial and then apologize, which he claimed was a one-off incident, but it's not a one-off incident, according to federal authorities who claim that this behavior went on for years and that he uses businesses to allegedly hide his behavior for decades. Jose?
Yeah.
Man, it's over, bro. The stuff in this paperwork is just too detailed, and I think that the fact that Diddy was so cocky that he recorded all the crimes and kept all the recordings. When they went in the first time, I believe that they seized the Cassie tapes, and Diddy had the Cassie tapes in there. I believe he had the Cassie tapes, among other things, that they were just charging him with, like, bro, you recorded all your crimes and kept everything.
And Lisa, when one reads this indictment, these 14 pages, I mean, I'm just wondering what stuck out to you as being the most significant one of all of these charges.
Which one would y'all say was the most significant of all the charges? Which one would be the one that y'all think is the deal breaker? Like, no, he ain't making it out of this one. Oh, it's one. Hold on, send it to me. Hold on, Dan. Hold on. Let me take my phone off of Do Not Disturb. Let me take my phone off Do Not Disturb. Hold on. Send it to me on Instagram. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Thank you. I got it. Oh, shit. Hold on. We got a live press conference going on right now. Hold on. Let me get to this on my Instagram. Hold up. Let's get to this live press conference.
When it involves coercion or force, is a very serious crime, and it carries significant penalties.
Good afternoon, Darla Miles, ABC7 New York. Thank you for this press conference and
They
for
damn
the
shit
details.
is.
Two questions. In context of this indictment and the information that was presented to the grand jury, are you able to clarify the number of victims? It's mentioned in the indictment, but can you specify the number of victims just for this particular indictment? And secondly, can you
And something wrong with their damn audio on this shit. There's something wrong with their damn audio.
provide details about the alleged arson?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to provide either. The number of victims, you are correct. We are intentional in saying multiple. The details of the arson incident are limited to what we have in the indictment and also the detention letter that we filed, which contains more details than the indictment does at various points. But we don't have anything more beyond that. Next question.
Lynn Tran, CNN.
Are any of his accomplices or associates under investigation? And additionally, could he face any more charges?
So the investigation is ongoing. That means both as to him and to anyone else who we believe committed the crime with him. Next question.
Joe Papa.
Hi, good morning from 1010 Wings. Any indication that some of the women or victims here were imprisoned in his residences, and did he have locations where he kept them, and were not allowed to leave? And also, he's indicted here, although there were searches and raids in LA, Miami. Why in New York?
Well, I'm biased. I'm the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York. I think that we have an outstanding track record of bringing some of the most impactful, sprawling, complex, difficult sex trafficking, human trafficking, labor trafficking, you name it. The Southern District of New York can do it, and so we're very proud of that. And so the scope and complexity of this investigation isn't something that we ran from. It's something that we embraced, and we will continue to do that. As to your question about whether he imprisoned anyone, all I can say is that, I mentioned this March 2016 incident where something was caught on video where a victim was attempting to flee. There was violence that was associated with it.
Was that at the residence or a hotel?
That was a hotel.
Matthew Lee, Inner City Press.
Thanks a lot. Does your office intend to seek remand, or are you reaching a bail package? And if you're willing, can you
Let me go to another link.
The R. Kelly case in ED&Y?
I got a better link. I got a better link. Hold on, y'all. I got a better link. Give me a second. Let me go to this one. Give me a second. Let me go to this link right here. I got a better link. I don't like that link. It's posted on YouTube. All right, here we go. All right, my bad, y'all. I got a better link. Skip ad.
The cases of lubricant and the videos, where were they found amongst his residents? Were they all scattered around the houses in one place? So I kind of wanted to just get a better picture of how that stuff was found.
Well, look, I think that some of the details that you're seeking are in the detention letter. So, for instance, some of the AR-15s, 2 of the 3 defaced AR-15s were found in his bedroom closet in Miami, broken down into parts, along with magazines, with ammunition loaded in them. So, some of that detail is in the detention letter. Beyond that, I'm not going to be able to get into where other items were stored.
Ben Kochman, Post.
Hey, thanks for doing this. Your office was the office that had been prosecuting Jeffrey Epstein before he died in custody. I have not read your detention memo yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do after this ends. But does the memo address, or is your office concerned with Combs' safety in custody, given what happened with Epstein?
So we are concerned with anyone's safety whenever they are detained prior to trial. It's part of our obligations to keep people safe as well. It's part of the criminal justice system. So, but I do not draw any sort of connection between Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and what may or may not happen to any other defendant while they are detained pretrial. And of course, the decision whether to detain the defendant will be up to a judge. Our position is that pretrial detention is warranted under the law and based on the facts of this case. And I'll leave it at that.
Are some of the prosecutors on this case some of the same prosecutors that have been handling that or that worked on the Maxwell case?
So I'm not going to get into the staffing. I will say that this team, this group of AUSAs, this incredible group has been working on this case around the clock, and they've had their hands full. Next question.
Gus Rosendale, NBC News.
Good morning, sir. Combs' attorney said that his client has been cooperative with investigators. He said that this morning. I was wondering if you would have a reaction to that.
Let me just say this. I think that generally with increasing frequency, the word cooperative or cooperating has taken on tremendous elasticity, and it no longer really bears any relation to what the word means when we use it in a very specific context. So responding to lawful process and the like does not qualify as cooperation when we use that term here.
Mike Sisak, AP.
Thanks. To that end, was there any discussion of Mr. Combs surrendering? I understand he was taken into custody at a hotel in Manhattan last night, and maybe that wasn't the plan. Can you elaborate on how that came about and why that was?
I'm not going to be able to get into any sort of operational details as to how he was taken into custody and when. He is in custody right now. He will be appearing in court later today.
Was there any discussion of him surrendering, given they claim he's cooperating?
I'm not going to be able to get into law enforcement tactics or operations. Well, I can't get into the charging decision. It is very meaningful to us that weapons were possessed, as we allege in the indictment. Part of the reason why this conduct was so pervasive and harmful was because victims and others didn't necessarily feel comfortable denying him his wishes, as we allege, because of the presence of firearms. I should leave it there.
Thanks. Last question, Jacob Shamison.
Jacob Shamsian, Business Insider. Thank you. Given that he's the sole defendant in this case and that you allege he's part of a conspiracy that involves members of his companies, do you anticipate a superseding indictment that bring allegations against other members of his companies or other co-conspirators as well?
I can't take anything off the table. Anything is possible. Our investigation is very active and ongoing. And I think a lot of you who cover this office know that when we say such things, that developments are certainly foreseeable, but I cannot predict them sitting here today. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Man.
Toast is the POS platform built for restaurants.
Man, that shit loud as hell. That's crazy, cuz. That is crazy. So Diddy, they got your ass, man. They got you, Diddy. They got the diddler, y'all. What do y'all think about the press conference? I don't know, man. It's like they're hiding their case. It's just weird that they would. It's like the whole case is hidden. It's I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping, but for me, it sounds like something is missing from this case. Sounds like they're missing something from the damn case. It sounds like they don't want y'all to know exactly what it is that they got against Diddy. I find that weird, man. For some odd reason, law enforcement officials confiscated narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles during the raids in March 2024. The narcotics and baby oil were used during his freak-off orgy sessions, which he forced women to join. Diddy, man, but they got your ass, dog. I'm talking about they got him. The stuff that they got in this paperwork against Diddy is bad, bro. It's very damaging for Diddy, bro. It's very damaging for him and his career.
Man. Prosecutors allege Combs created and ran a criminal enterprise through his business empire that engaged in crimes included in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice, according to the federal indictment. Combs was arrested Monday night at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Manhattan and taken into custody by Homeland Security investigations, according to a source familiar with the negotiations. The investigation into Sean Diddy Combs is still ongoing. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District. Who is that to send me? Salute Kimberly McLean for that 5-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, alleged that Sean Diddy Combs used his business associates, staff, and others to help conceal his abuse. These individuals allegedly including high-ranking supervisors, personal assistants, security, and household staff who facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked the rooms with supplies, including drugs, baby oil, and personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they cleaned it up. Williams also alleged that these associates arranged for the victims and commercial sex workers to travel to the freak-offs and delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex workers. Prosecutors are seeking to detain Diddy behind bars before trial. Prosecutors are seeking to detain Sean Diddy Combs ahead of trial. U.S. Attorney for the... God dang, man, why people... Y'all see me on live, dog. All right. Prosecutors are seeking to detain Diddy ahead of trial. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said Tuesday, the federal prosecutors filed a letter with the court explaining their reasoning, but Williams did not elaborate on the details it contained. It says there is a presumption of detention in a case like this, and we think that's warranted, he said. So basically, they trying to keep Diddy behind bars. Didn't I tell y'all they might not give Diddy no bond? And they saying they gave the judge a reason. They wrote a letter to the judge, and that should be out. If anybody sees that letter, send it to me. Send it to me on Instagram if you see it. What the hell is this? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, yeah, it's got an update. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I got the update. Okay, cool. It says, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, New York U.S. Attorney says. The investigation into Sean Diddy Combs is still ongoing. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said on Tuesday. Williams said that his office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engaged in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful, wealthy, or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. Damn, they said they coming after the celebrities in this movie. They said, look, we don't give a damn how much money you got. We don't care how famous you are. If you sex traffic somebody in this Diddy case, we're prosecuting you. Did y'all hear that? I'm going to say that one more time. They just said in this paperwork, no matter how famous, wealthy, we don't care who you are. If you sex trafficked somebody and you in this case, your ass going to jail. They said, I'm going to say that again. Williams said his office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engaged in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful, wealthy, or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. Williams noted that Combs was given a key to New York City just last year and has now been arrested and charged. We are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly, Williams said. And he said the official thanked the witnesses and victims who have used their voices to help and bring this criminal conduct to light. Salute to Crazy Legs for that 10-piece. They say everybody cooked. Yep, salute. It says they use their voice and help to bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them. He also thanked the agents who have helped on the case. Diddy allegedly plied drugs to victims during extended freak-offs. Sean Diddy Combs allegedly gave victims a series of party drugs during the extended sex performance he called freak-offs, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District Damian Williams said Tuesday. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause these victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines, he said. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sexual performances, which he called freak-offs, and often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involving multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant, he said. New York U.S. Attorney Combs' abuse resulted in injuries of victims which took days or weeks to heal. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said Tuesday Combs' physical abuse to the victims resulted in injuries that took days or weeks to heal. Williams cited an incident that took place in a Los Angeles hotel that was reported on. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries of the victims which took days or weeks to heal. Hold on, what is it? It says indictment states that, I see this shit. I seen this shit. All right. It says Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims from 2008 to present, New York U.S. Attorney says. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, outlined the charges against Sean Diddy Combs for racketeering and conspiracy, sex trafficking, and interstate transportation for prostitution at a news conference Tuesday. Williams said that between 2008 and to present day, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and to conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire control to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice, he added. Combs trafficked commercial sex workers for performances called freak-offs, indictment says. The indictment against music mogul Sean Combs alleges he used vast resources and business associates to lure female victims into his orbit, and often the pretense of a romantic relationship. It describes sexual performances as freak-offs in which Combs allegedly organized transportation of commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. These events occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. Controlled substances were a regular part of the performance, according to the indictment, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. The complaint says Combs kept videos of having sex at these gatherings. Prosecutors offer details on the sorts of supplies they say Combs required for these performances, which among the items included IV fluids, lubricants, and lighting. During these parties, Combs alleged to have subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse. Victims of his abuse, the complaint claims, were threatened with a loss of income or livelihood if they resisted participating in these parties. Prosecutors allege Sean Diddy Combs' business engaged in sex trafficking and forced labor. The 3-count indictment alleges Sean Combs engaged in a persistent and persuasive pattern of physical, verbal, and emotional and sexual abuse towards women and other individuals. The indictment also alleges that on numerous occasions from 2009 on, he assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. The complaint alleges further that Combs used his various businesses and employees to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. The Combs business, the complaint alleges, attempted to engage in sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotic offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Prosecutors wrote that Combs was able to secure absolute loyalty from members of his business through acts of violence and threats, and that, Combs Enterprise avoided detection for illegal activities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witnessed crimes committed by members and associates of the enterprise. Prosecutors allege Sean Combs created a criminal enterprise in a wide-ranging indictment. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is accused of creating and running a criminal enterprise through his business empire that for decades... Hold on, how did I get off of that? Hold on, where the hell... I just lost my damn part on the whole... Hold on, I just lost my... The whole page just flipped on my ass. 3 count indictments. Hold on, prosecutors alleged that... Let's see, music mogul Sean Combs is accused of creating and running a criminal enterprise through his business empire that for decades engaged and attempted to engage in crimes including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction of justice, according to a wide-ranging federal indictment released on Tuesday. A news conference will be held soon by the U.S. Attorney Office. A news conference will be held at 11:30 a.m. By the U.S. Attorney's Office for the indictment against Sean Diddy Combs. Combs was charged Tuesday with racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking in a federal indictment, Unsealed Tuesday in New York. The allegations are part of a sweeping 14-page complaint. Diddy is currently being processed, a law enforcement official says. Sean Diddy Combs is in pretrial services right now, being processed according to law enforcement official. The timing of his initial court appearance is still unclear. And then they got the 14-page indictment on here, but I already read that off to y'all. Shit, Diddy. Damn. I don't know, man. Diddy cooked. I'm gonna be real, man. I think that boy Diddy cooked, man. I don't think... There ain't no way out of it, Diddy. There ain't no way out of this one, dog. I'm gonna just be real, man. There ain't no way out of this one, Diddy. That's it. They got your ass. Boy, they got you, Diddy. They got you by the neck, and yeah, man, it's over. It's over, Diddy. And the fact that they didn't put nobody else in the indictment is very, very telling to me. The fact that nobody else is on this indictment. That's crazy to me, the fact that nobody else is on that indictment, Diddy. That's telling me, then they're saying they're still investigating it. They arrested you, put out the indictment, and said it's not even over. I did not tell y'all when it started. I said, this ain't going to be the whole indictment. Because I think they're going to come with some shootings. They might come with some bodies. And Diddy, they might hang your ass for the Tupac murder by the end of all this. They said this investigation is still ongoing. They want anyone with information to come forward because they said they finna prosecute everybody, celebrities included. They got the tapes, Diddy. They know what celebrities did this. Stevie J is going to jail. Stevie J, you turn on Diddy now, you might get a sweet deal. You're going to be in this indictment, Stevie J. You're going to be known as an associate of the Combs Enterprise. Mark my words, Stevie J will be in this indictment. Stevie J might be in jail. Aaron Hall, Stevie J, you on the chopping block. Both of y'all, Harv Pierre, you're going to jail. Harv Pierre, you will be going to jail. You will be indicted. What's that KK lady? The Quorum chick. I can't remember her damn name. She will be indicted. You know who escaped this? Lucian Grange and UMG. They gonna escape it. But Diddy, it's over for you and all parties that's connected to you. Let me just say that it's over for you and every party connected to you. So today might be Stevie's day. Oh, from what I'm hearing, they said they're getting Aaron Hall. From what I'm hearing, a couple of arrests are about to be made. I was hearing they was going to be arrested today. I don't know how true that is, but from my understanding, there was going to be a sweep of arrests that happened today. I don't know how true that is, though. I don't know how true that is, but I did hear that there was going to be a lot of arrests being made in this case. And by me reading this just basically telling me that they already working with people behind the scenes to take Diddy out. I think they working with people behind the scenes to go ahead and get rid of Diddy. Some of his employees ain't got no choice. They finna have the security staff. They finna have housekeepers. They finna have personal assistants. Didn't he R-word his personal assistant? It's in paperwork. I got the paperwork. He R-worded one of his... Well, it was alleged that he R-worded one of his personal assistants, allegedly. So allegedly he R-worded one of his personal assistants, man. Let me, this damn phone from the back. Move, Unsealed. You always in my way, bro. Move. Can you move? I can't even do nothing. You be up under my feet. I don't know, man. It's looking like your boy Diddy up out of here, cuz. I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be no way up out of it before my phone's gonna die, so I gotta charge my damn phone. But yeah, what y'all think, man? I don't see a way out of it. I think Diddy is cooked. I don't think Diddy seen this coming as far as I don't think he thought his whole enterprise was gonna turn against him, dog. I don't think he thought TD Jakes might be in this indictment. That's the crazy part. TD Jakes fuck around and be in this indictment. TD Jakes participated in some of those parties. And we know he did. TD Jakes was participating in those parties. Allegedly. But they did say no matter how famous you are, no matter who you think you are, no matter what you think going on, I don't care how much money you got, I don't care what your status is, I don't care how popular you are, if you involved in trafficking in this case, your ass going to jail. They straight up said the shit in the paperwork. You said you was coming early. Huh, Kiki? They said he been quiet too. They said he would have been swallowed up. They said TD Cakes you too. They said they gonna blank Diddy save themselves. That's why they didn't arrest nobody else, I think, right now. I think right now they didn't. Jay-Z made the biggest escape. No. It's not over for Jay-Z. Jay-Z is gonna have his own separate day in court. Jay-Z is gonna get his empire shut down one day too. Just give it about another year or two. But they gotta take Diddy down first. Oh yeah, trust me, they gonna get Jay. Trust me, they will. I promise you they gonna get Jay. You're gonna start seeing the downfall of Jay-Z start happening next year. Just watch. People gonna start switching on Jay-Z next year. Said nobody is untouchable. And then Jay-Z, if they could take Diddy down, they could take Jay-Z. I said maybe sooner. Nah, give it about another year or two for Jay-Z. This Diddy shit gonna take a while. Cat Williams said it's over for all of them. Cat Williams know what's going on. Cat Williams not slow, dumb, or stupid. Say exactly open-minded. Cat Williams said it was over. It is over for Diddy. They said the diddler run. Nah, they not touching Jay. They gonna get Jay. I said, you said, I don't know what the hell you talking about, Kiki. They want all dudes out of here. They want all these dudes out of here. They want the industry is done. The industry is over. That's what it is. They don't want everybody. They want the industry is done. Anybody making a move against the industry got to go right now. Anybody making a move against the industry got to go. And Diddy was making moves behind the industry back. He was trying to get his own money, do his black excellence stuff. You think they was trying to let Diddy do that shit? Man, they took his ass down. Jaguar said Jay-Z worse than Diddy. They gonna take Jaguar out though. They gonna get Jaguar. V Will said another great live. No Diddy. Thanks, Big Ratchet. Salute, V Will. I appreciate you. Salute. You know what I'm talking about? They're taking their time to take them one by one. Oh yeah, they gonna get the whole industry. Watch. Cause Diddy gonna snitch on somebody. Trust me, Diddy finna start snitching. Diddy finna snitch on somebody in this industry. Watch, mark my word. Well, y'all, well. With that being said, we got a lot more work to do on this Diddy case, y'all. This just me coming live early just to give y'all that paperwork that we all needed that paperwork. Everybody in here needed that damn paperwork. So with that being said, Ratchet Gang, I'm about to get on Discord. We're going to chop it up on Discord in the server. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm about to get on my Discord server. And if you are not on my Discord server, get on my Discord server. Salute to everybody in this chat. We will be popping back out. I got more work to do. We gotta cover every angle of this case, and there's more that's gonna come out. There's more that's gonna come out in this case real soon. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be a lot more that's about to come out on this case. So I will be back later on. I will pop back out later on, y'all. Y'all hop on my Discord server. I will be back later on. Salute to everybody that pulled up, popped out, showed up, and showed out. Assassin, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Assassin.
Okay, give me a sec. I messed up.
All right. Yeah, we gonna get the hell up. Hey, mute your mic, Assassin.
I'm trying.
I got it. I muted it. Damn, I had to mute the damn mic. Damn, mic loud as hell. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get the hell up off here, cuz. I'm gonna be back later on, man. I don't know what time. I'll be back later on, though, man. I will be back later on. Salute to everybody in the building. I love all y'all more than y'all will ever know what I'm talking about. My phone finna die anyways. I'm finna get the hell up off here, so. Yeah, my phone finna die, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gone, y'all. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother gang, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man, early in the day. We up out of here, gang. You know what I'm talking about? I'll catch y'all on Discord. Make sure y'all get on my server. If y'all not on my server, get on my server. If you're not on my server, get on the server. Everybody say you see you laters in this chat. Everybody say you see you laters. I'll see y'all later, man. I'm out, gang. Tone bite.